like that, don't you? Nice little whistle there. Well, our next guest is an actor and comedian with a knack for food. And when he's not eating his way through the country, he's contributing to our sister station's talk show, Windy City Live in Chicago. He also wrote this book, A Fork on the Road. Please welcome Mr. Mark DeCarlo.
Hey, Lizzie, how are you?
Good to see
Thanks
you.
for having me. Can I, before we start,
Yes.
Can I just say the fat guy who ate at the place, that's Darwinism. That is pure and simple Darwinism. Let them eat. We can't close it. Let them eat there. They should just cart the bodies away and bring more people in. What?
Do you want me to save you?
No, you can save me, but people should have the freedom of choice to eat. If you want to eat stupid, go ahead. That's Darwin,
There
right?
you go. You do, yeah, you got a
All
point.
right.
You got a really good point.
Now that I've charmed the entire room.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Tell us about your new book, A Fork on the Road. I mean, you've kind of traveled all over and hit up some of your favorite places.
I have. I've been to over 400 different cities in the United States. So I was doing the Travel Channel show for 4 years. I've been, you name a place, I've eaten there. And I thought it would be a great way to kind of visit America and share my trip with people. Every time I meet people, they go, oh my God, you have the best job ever. And it was, so this was kind of my way of sharing it with people. So you can eat at little places around the country and not get heart attacks if you eat good food.
How do you come to a new city and decide where to go? I mean, let's say you're only there for a very short time and you're like, oh, I want to go to the best pizza place. How do you find it?
You know what? There's two ways. A, I follow my nose, and as you can probably tell, I ate at the Stinkin' Rose today.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I can smell it.
I
can smell
know.
it, but that's okay. I love me
That's
some garlic
so
too much.
Dini's was closed. So what I'll do is I'll find like a central place, and I'll just stick my nose in restaurants until something smells strong and good, then I'll sit down.
Really?
Yeah. Also, we play a game called Brian. My cameraman, Brian Miller, and I invented this game. You sit, if you're in a strange city and you don't know anybody, you go in, you sit down at the bar, and someone brings you a drink. Then whoever that person is, before you leave, you only have one drink. You say, all right, I've never been to San Francisco before. I like jazz. I like Mexican food. I like this. Where should we go next? And you put the onus on that person because there's this gastro mafia in every city. All the waiters and all the bartenders, they all hang out with each other. They know what's good and what's bad. So if you tap into that, whatever that person says, you legally have to go there for your next drink, and you just keep playing that game, and you hopscotch around the city.
Or you just end up really drunk.
Oh, right, yeah. But as long as you're walking, it doesn't matter.
Have you eaten some, like not so good stuff?
Nastiest stuff?
Yeah, the nasty stuff.
Alaska.
Really?
We have any Alaskans here?
No.
Yeah, moose head soup.
Oh.
It's soup made with meat from a moose head. Fish ice cream is lard.
Oh.
It gets better. Tuna, raw tuna, and sugar mixed together. It's like whale snot would be my guess. I don't know. It's yucky. But I've had a lot of great food, too. A lot of great food. A lot of non-whale snot food.
That's good to hear,
Right.
Mark. Great to hear.
And it's a great way to travel. Every city, every place in America has their own kind of food mojo. So I like to stay away from the chain places. I like to eat at mom and pops and small places and, talk to strangers.
Yeah.
People are they have their headphones in and they're always on their phones all the time. People have stopped talking to strangers. I like talking to strangers all the time.
Hey, one last, we saw you, we were looking at some of your old stuff, and you used to host a dating show called Studs.
I did.
Yeah. So what year was that?
That was 91 to 94.
Okay. And
we did 600 episodes.
Did you really? Now, what do you think of reality dating shows today compared to what you were doing back in 91?
I think they're kind of lame. Because what we did, we would send these people on the dates, they would go, they would come back, and then they would talk about it. So there was a lot more mental work to be done. I don't care what anybody says, when you stick a camera in front of people, they behave differently than they do when there's no camera there. And I think it's not real.
Okay, two things we got to plug before we head on out. You're on Windy City Live
in Chicago,
right?
Which is a show like this, but we do it at 9 o'clock in the morning.
There you are.
Look at us.
So you're half asleep there, and you're rested right now, right?
This is me fully rested, yes.
So what are you doing here also in the Bay Area?
I'm here with the Adventure Travel Show out in San Jose at the Convention Center. It's the biggest travel show in the country, and people come from all over to find out great places to travel, great places to eat, great places to visit. I'm doing a book signing there Saturday and Sunday, and I'm also doing a big cooking challenge on Sunday afternoon. I get 3 people on stage. We cook one of the recipes from my book, and the winner gets a $10,000 trip to the Yucatan, the Mayan Riviera,
Really?
from my friends at Yucatan holidays.
All right.
See?
Mark DeCarlo, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Lizzie.
Thanks. Come back
Props from
anytime.
Chicago.
Thank you.